I do want to get y'all's opinion about my list, though. Everybody likes a list. So Texas is now mandating, it's going to come out in June this summer, a reading list for all K through 12. So I put together my list of top 10 books that every student should have to read between now, when they start kindergarten, and the 12th grade. Okay? So I want y'all's opinion on this. We like it. My first two are The Grouchy Ladybug and anything that has to do with Bluey. Okay? So we're talking about elementary age kids here.
Yeah.
Have you read these two books?
The Grouchy Ladybug, yes.
Do you want to bite? That's what my daughter would say. You want to fight? So The Grouchy Ladybug, she wants to fight everything. And then obviously Bluey. Yeah, what'd she say? What'd she say? Yeah, she gets smacked at the end by some other animal. I can't remember what it is. Oh, that's right, a whale. A whale. That's right. So she goes, works her way all the way up to a whale. And then anything that has to do with Bluey, great for kids. Next, as we get into upper elementary, intermediate age, we have anything that has to do with Hank the Cowdog.
Okay. I read all of them.
I read all of them.
I wish I still had them.
Do you still have any of these books? No?
I wish I still had mine, because you cannot find them.
No.
Like, you just can't.
I'll go on a search. I sometimes visit.
You can go on eBay
books.
and they're $150 each.
Shut up.
Yeah, because they're out. I guess they're out of print or something. But I had every single one of these, and I wish I would have kept them so my boys could read them now.
And then anything that has to do with Gary Paulson and the Hatchet.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Great book. I have just read it like 3 weeks ago. Just read it 3 weeks ago. So this is like all guy books as well. Now going into middle school, we should all have to read Goosebumps and Scary Stories. Yeah. Now, you want to talk about terrifying. The Scary Stories, when I would read those when I was a little kid, give me nightmares. Okay? Yeah? You agree? Yeah, see? See? The crowd agrees. All right. I don't remember what number on. Okay, so now we're getting into high school. Okay? When Miss Milby made us read Lord of the Flies, I just remember her reading it to us because we were seniors, and she was like, I don't have time for y'all anymore. Yeah. And so she read it to us, or maybe it was a microphone or something that read it to us. I don't remember.
I was also, I feel like, and I was 2 years ahead of you, 2 years.
Two.
And I felt like I was also in her, like she was already retired phase.
Did y'all have to read this in your pre-AP English class? No? Did you? Yeah, okay.
We ran into her. We were actually
smart one in the room
down
didn't have to read it.
Down in Fairfield, and we stopped. There's like a buffet place down there called Sam's in Fairfield, and anybody who knows that area down by Houston or north of Houston, it's a famous buffet. And we were sitting there one time with the kids eating, and I looked across and I was like, "That's my high school English teacher."
Did you go talk to her?
No.
Oh,
we didn't have that kind of relationship.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to.
I watched her break up a fight one time. That was pretty amazing. Her and Miss Irby.
Oh, those two.
Yeah. And my dad.
They were serious.
Yeah.
Your dad didn't need to do anything if those two were involved.
She threw that boy, her and Miss Irby threw that boy into the classroom, and he was bleeding. And I was like, and Miss Irby was like, wasn't having no part of it. No part of it. Okay.
I don't know how this is possible, but I think I had Miss Irby, she's a math teacher, for 3 of my 4 years in high school. And every single one of them, she's pregnant. And I feel like I never got to have Miss Irby not pregnant.
I'll have to tell you a story about that.
It was a rough go.
Wait, hold on. You didn't get the other one. Okay, before we go to this one, Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. I just think, like, we talked at the open of the show about autism and kind of how things were handled back in the day. This is a perfect example of that. I just think that that's such a great book. And definitely should be read by all high schoolers. And then my last two, and I can't quite decide if I picked Grapes of Wrath because I just had to show this in class and we watched it and then we talked about it. But I really like that. And then also we're talking about The Jungle in class. So those were the two.
I don't know that one.
The Jungle is about the meat packing industry.
Okay.
And written by Upton Sinclair. I believe that is my top 10. I hope that these are all on the list.
My favorite quote from the Grapes of Wrath in the movie: "Big wind come from east, fire, burn them up." When I was a kid, I'd watch this.
Oh, that's a great one. I forgot about that. The Twitch says The Giver.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, honorable mention.
I read that in GT, one of my GT class.
I wasn't in GT.
Yeah, it was a good book.
I was dyslexic, so reading is difficult for me.